What is up, guys? This is AlintheaYoh coming at you today with a very exciting card discussion about a new zombie monster that's coming out in the Premium Pack 19, and that is Gozuki. So Gozuki, pretty much the brother of Mizuki, or father, or the long distance relationship, whatever you want to say, is basically coming out, and it's an absolutely amazing card in my opinion. To go into the effect, it is a zombie effect monster with 1700 attack and 800 defense, level 4 earth, exactly the same as Mizuki. Its effect is as follows: during your main phase, you can send one zombie type monster from the deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish one zombie type monster from your graveyard except Gozuki, special summon one zombie monster from your hand. You can only use each effect of Gozuki once per turn. So breaking it down, it is a uni-zombie slash Armageddon Knight slash mathematician, whatever you want to say, for sending a zombie monster to the graveyard. So it's just foolish burial. I don't know why I went over those different comparisons. But just looking at it straight away, there are so many different things you can send, and it's so good. Selfishly thinking, I can send my white princess to the graveyard and my school servants. That one mathematician hit months ago, years ago, has now pretty much been destroyed in the fact that I now have another card, monster that is, that can send stuff to the graveyard. It is pretty decent in the fact that the second effect, which could technically be overlooked by a lot of people, allows you to banish any zombie type monster apart from itself to special summon a zombie monster from your hand. Now you might think, well, that's a little bit weird because you have to have another zombie in your graveyard as well as a zombie in your hand. You might think it's a little bit restrictive. Well, yes, but at the same time, it's not too bad, because if you take into consideration a zombie archetype called Shiranuis, they all gain effects from when they are banished. So therefore, you can turn those slightly restrictive situations into profit. Because, for example, if you banish a Sage from your graveyard, you can special summon a Shiranui from your banisher. If you banish a Spirit Master, you can pop a card on the field. You see where I'm going with this. Overall, I really like it. It also gives the deck, any zombie deck, another Earth level 4 target if they are running something like Global, so you can go into Naturia Beast. The other thing that I really like about it is, it's not a card that activates on summon, it's an effect that you can activate. So you have a little bit more flexibility in the way that you might want to build certain actions that you want to do with your graveyard. A lot of the time it won't really make sense, but sometimes it might. I personally love this card. I think it's like a solid 2 or 3 in a lot of zombie decks that, you know, really want to send stuff to the graveyard. For School Servants, it's going to be really tight to fit all these cards in, because you've got White Princess coming out, and now I've got this in the Premium Pack, whenever the hell that's going to be. But it's just really exciting to see like off-support like School Servant stuff, but without saying anything like that, just being able to see like more zombie stuff is really cool, and it's definitely an interesting effect. A lot of people are saying that this card is being overshadowed by Uni-Zombie, and while I tend to agree, it depends on the type of deck you're going to be running. If you're running a straight zombie deck that has just the reliance on synchro summoning and just pulling out big boss monsters, Gozuki will be used. If you are using a deck like a Dark Synchro that uses Uni-Zombie and cards that send monsters that go to the graveyard and such, Gozuki won't really be used, because you already have all of your combo pieces that kind of work together. Adding this doesn't really add anything to that type of strategy. But with the zombie monsters and the Shiranuis, it kind of does. So it really depends on the type of deck that you are going to be putting it in. So I want to know what you guys think of Gozuki. Do you think it is a really good card? Do you think it's alright? Or do you just think it's going to be not that great or impact the meta at all? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.